Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeff. So in this video, we're gonna check out XIKERS. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Let me know if that was nearly there. So yeah, we're gonna do the Tricky House music video and dance practice. They are from KQ Entertainment. They are the little brothers of AT. So like, I have no doubt that these guys are gonna be great. Nothing but talent from that company. All right, XIKERS. I hope that's right. Tricky House, let's get to it. This is weird that it's, you know, the KQ Entertainment thing that I'm so used to from just ATs now has another group. Oh, Subway, okay. Is this filmed in... Ooh. Ooh. He looks like a visual. And he hasn't even revealed his whole face yet. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Hey. Is this him? Is this the same guy? With a hat? No, they're all visuals. What the fuck? Woo! A very handsome sound. Yo! What the fuck? That was so fast! Hey! Hey, so this is a performance group for sure. Can't wait for the dance practice. How many members? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Hey, reminds me of Squid Game. Hey. Yo! That's like deep, mature sounds for like their age. Hey. He's like, what the fuck? Hey, let's go. More of a rap group, huh? Yo, that instrumentation is lit. Hey. I love the humor in this. Nice. A lot of stage presence. Oh my god. Hey. Nice car. There's how many there? Oh shit! Oh, hey, yo! This is so grand. What did they do to him? Boom. Okay, wait. How many? Okay, I'll count later. Cause I feel like maybe 9 members. Poor guy. He just wanted to go home. He just wanted to go home. Oh, that's a cool logo. Okay, all right. So first impressions. First impression is definitely a performance group. Meaning heavy on the dance, right? And heavy on the rap as well. Of course, you know, this is just their debut song. We don't know yet well, you guys probably do, like how many vocalists are there, but like from what I heard in this song, definitely more rappers, more because there were definitely more, like I think it was like 80% rapping. And vocally, of course, still good, but like, we haven't really seen, I feel like, the best of their singing yet. I'd be very curious to see how many singers, like vocalists, kind of like the Jong Ho type, if there's any. I need me some more Jong Ho. Very KQ. I was expecting, actually, to be honest with you, I was expecting for them to really stay away from the 80s sound. Because if you told me that this is an 80s sound, like an 80s song, with their, if 80s re-record the song, 100% it can fit. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this was an 80s song, or if like 80s had a hand in writing the song, because it's very reminiscent to that. But that makes sense to me because you're established, because they're the first group after 80s, I believe, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And your KQ as a brand, from my perspective, is that they're establishing a company, so you have to establish what you're known for, what kind of sounds you're known for. Because if you think about SM, JYP, Hybe, YG, they have certain sounds, and there's a recurring theme across different groups. The thing about the KQ sound, I feel like that what they're establishing is that like round, handsome, very deep sound to it. There's that like macho sound to it, And I remember like way back in one of my reaction videos for 80s, I was like, this is a manly sound. This is a manly group. And that's why I was like earlier that the sound is quite mature for their age. It's not your typical younger, sweeter, thinner sounds that a lot of like guys their age has. But I like that. I like the diversity. We have many different groups right now, especially with the 5th gen starting, apparently. It's great to have diversity. All right, Tricky House dance practice. We're gonna watch the entire thing first, and then I'll do a little bit of dissection for you guys. Let's go. I wonder if any of them are like from BB Trippin'. Oh, Jesus. Okay, wait. Starting off strong. I feel like that's more than 9 members. 10? 8. Yo! 8. Woo! Showing off. Love it. That fucking rap is insane. Is he the main rapper? Hey. They're synchronized so far. A lot of knee work. Hey. Wow. Ooh. Shit. Damn. Hey. Fun. A lot of liquid movements. They're not on the structured side. They're more on like the round, fluid movements, but like on the heavier side. It's not on the graceful side. You know what I'm saying here? It's on the like power. Hey. I feel like this guy in the middle is familiar to me. Is that the killing point? Cause that's insane. Hey. Whoa. Nice, I like that. Going out, but like different directions, kind of very character-y. So is he your center? The guy in the middle? Hey. Nice. We got some crumping. Hello? That's what it is. There's a lot of crumping influence. Are you old enough to do that? Hey. Hey. I love this guy's energy. The guy with the hat. Boom. Nice. Okay, wait. Count. How many members? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. I was short one earlier. I'm like looking at their faces. That was like the thing that I know I said, like, you know, the visual, but he had a hat on, right? Earlier in the music video. I feel like what was lacking on the music video is close-up shots. I mean slow motion types. You know, those kind of beauty shots. But because I feel like it's necessary for a music video, just so, especially if you're introducing the group, we need some of those. It doesn't need to be beauty shots, but like, you know, just some slow motion where we can see their faces clearly. Because obviously it was heavy dancing, great rapping, very fun, humorous concept to it. But I would have wanted more, like, to see their faces more clearly, you know? First impressions. Very heavy performance, which is great. As I was saying earlier, lots of fluid, round movements. And those are a lot harder to synchronize rather than your structured movements, right? Structured movements, like if you're creating straight lines and stuff, those are easier to synchronize because they're straight lines. You know, when you're looking in the mirror with your group, you do the move and then you just adjust so that all the lines are parallel and clear. For fluid round movements, it's almost hard to synchronize unless you match the energy, because they're rounder. You know, people's limbs and stuff. They are not all the same. So you really got to pay attention to the details of how round. For example, like the knee thing. You know, the energy of how much you like go out and stuff, and the curved arms when they're doing some of those crumping moves. But if BB Trippin', you know, they work a lot with ATs, if they're involved in training them, 100%, like, it shows, you know, like, they're quite synchronized. All right, let's do some dissection. Once I can do. Tricky House, that explains the humorous music video. This is cool. It's a great opening. It really, it's grand enough, you know? And especially if you're establishing a new group, because it's all about branding, right? It's establishing what am I as a viewer are to be expecting. So for them, it's like, okay, performance heavy, right? Dance heavy, rap heavy. So you do need a very strong opening with the guy in the center being carried, like that elevates the opening number, right? If you get them to start the song with them just walking, it's, of course, you know, you can build up from that, but people's attention span nowadays are so short that you need to capture us from the very beginning, from that first image, from that first frame of your choreography. So this 100% it does that. Very symmetrical. So that part, you know, when you're first starting to learn this choreography, like this part here, like if the first time you're practicing this, it was probably a mess just because of the arms. And this is why I was saying that, like, rounder movements, rounder arms and choreographies are harder to, or they're trickier to synchronize because you need to pay attention to the entire thing. Like, it needs to be, like, this whole bend here needs to be the same everywhere. Like, from the elbow to the wrist to the way the claw is, it all needs to be the same so that when you do that as a group, it's clean and the picture is clear. I'm seeing if there's any standouts. Okay. I was like, I'm looking for any standout so far. Like, who are the main dancers and stuff. But so far, 22 seconds in, they feel like they all have the same energy. It's almost actually hard to, like, pinpoint a differentiation of, like, from between each member. But, like, this guy here stuck out to me just now. Like that. Boom, boom. Love that. You see his head? Look, boom, and like the shoulder, he went hard on that. And that's actually very well appreciated because normally there is a certain kind of reservation when you're not in the center or when you're not in the front. From what I see anyway, is that a lot of members, which is not bad. It's not a bad thing. They go down to like 80%, 80 to 90% instead of 100% full out dancing because they're not in the middle, you know, and you need to reserve your energy. You need to be able to sustain the entire thing. So you need to look for different ways to reserve your energy, but still perform well. But he went, I feel like he was at 100%, if not 110% in this thing, which is cool. Look, right? I love his shapes. This is cool. So like that bend, when they were first learning this, because it's a bend backwards, because we're not looking into the mirror, we don't have a reference of like how far do we go back. That's gonna take a lot of practice and muscle memory. How far do you go back, right? So because okay, if you were told to like go back, like how far do you go back? You can go further back or you can go like just like look up into the sky. They're really showing off their skills right away. Boom. It's not a full on like a swing kick. It's more of a like he went around and then he like kicked out, which wasn't expected because I thought he was gonna do like a taekwondo, right? Like it goes to the side rather than like a whip this way. You know what I mean? Hey, the slide out. Oh my god, my knees are hurting. A lot of bruises. Like to slide from that in the middle to all the way to the sides. Boom. Like oh my god, like this guy has fucking ripped hands. Oh, are your knees okay? Oh, this guy is the guy in the middle. Yeah, now it was the guy that I like dancing. So he was the one rapping. Holy shit. Talent. Hey. Very strong. I love the arm movements because here it's so clean. Like, and that just means that they have such strong arms, like elbows and here and everything. There's just a lot of control there. Because like if you're just a little half lazy, it can like, you know, you can go down here rather than like up here. And that's like all on the elbows. Yeah, like even this throw here, it needs to be the right amount of opening. This one, like that, the opening here, like between your arms, that needs to be calculated. Otherwise, you know, it's open for interpretation. It can be like way out or like way close, you know? So I'm sure that's one of the detailing that they practiced. I love the fact that in the center, he's like, he looked to the side, but he's different from everybody else. Everybody else is looking in the mirror or like front facing, which is fine because this guy is in the center anyway. So it's kind of like facial expressions when you're in the center. It's pretty open, right? I love this guy's lines. The way he's bent down. Love that. Hey. Nice. Oh, you know what? Hold on. This is the crazy part. He's familiar because I'm pretty sure I've seen him on TikTok. When they were still called KQ2, KQ Fellas 2. The Meghan Trainor challenge, the beauty on Louis Vuitton, like that one. Like I did the challenge for that too. I used if this is the right group anyway, I used their bases. Like I was learning from them. Like I was learning the moves from them. I wanted to do their version and then add mine on top. So that's why he looks familiar. like this part here, the leg up, it's the same level here, like crazy. So it's the same idea as what I said on the ZB1, well, Boys Planet more so. Like the one of the choreographies there, like when you want to put your leg up, if you're not that flexible, bending your knees will help you go down lower and then hence kick higher. If you are more flexible, you can actually do less of the bend, but it's part of the choreography, so that's cool. I'm just like in awe of his flexibility because it's quite high and straight. This one here, that's an insane. If that was a killing point, oh, holy Jesus, good luck to everybody. Because there's a swoop there, and then like you bend backwards. So this is another thing that they probably paid attention to, like how far back do you rotate your body? It's like, I feel like for them, it's like, okay, it's enough to see yourself in the mirror. That's how far back you need to be. But I get it, not everybody is going to be that flexible because, for example, these guys here, I don't think they went as low because in comparison to this guy here, like look how far back, right? That's going to be like how far back your back arch is. And that's on your balance, that's on your flexibility. Maybe, did I just catch? Oh, he's tall, that's why. That's a lot harder to do when you're taller because you have to go bend backwards lower. And that will require way more balance than if you were a little shorter. Fun. A lot of kicks. Yeah, this guy has a lot of swag. I like him. I see, he had so much presence that I couldn't really even pay attention to the people at the back. I'm sorry. Because he had a whole verse. I'm like, because like, this is what I like about discovering new groups. Like, I'm so free to look at whoever catches my eyes without knowing anything about them. You know, this is the most unbiased that you'll get from me. Great stage presence. Like, look. I'm like trying to pay attention to the back. Oh, okay, that's what they did. I was like looking at him. But yeah, that was cool. That spin is cool. Very synchronized too, very straight. Hey, this guy is tall. Is he as tall as Yunho? Lots of the knee out. Nice imagery there. I would have wanted a little bit more power, I guess. Because I'm imagining how BB Trippin would do this part. Of course, you know, BB Trippin is like mainly dancers, right? And they're very hardcore. But I'm just imagining how they would have done this part. And I would have wanted a little bit of that just because of the structure of this image. It's so powerful and kind of chaotic. It's like organized chaos because you're like facing in different ways. I would have wanted a little bit more craziness, you know, especially we're on the bridge of the song. So just a little bit more, just a hair more. Oh my god, this guy. Oh my god. That's what I was wanting, you know, a little bit of craziness. Look, he's going ham. Sun energy. Sun energy. That's what I was wanting. From that, I needed a little bit more sun energy. That was great. Very clean. Hey! I wouldn't be surprised if this guy has crumping knowledge, just because of the way he moves. Like how, like, that energy. Hey, that was beautiful. This thing here, like that part, it's so clean. Look at that. Look at that imagery. Holy shit. Nice. I'm just loving these guys' pants. Like, I need those pants. Anyway, like, look at that. Look at the freaking detailing. And like that energy. 100%. And I actually like the fact that they're in different head positions. Normally, I would want them to do one head position, but because of the way this is structured and the way there's like a free flow to the performance aspect of this choreography, this works for me. Hey. Oh wow, the three guys that like caught my attention are in the middle. Hey. Nice. Look at this guy. Just having fun and then like boom, crumping performance. If you guys watch Stream and Fighter, you know, that kind of animalistic look to them. Sir, love the head movements. Guy in the middle with the green pants. Look, hey, why can't everybody do that? It's a center thing, I'm sure. But like, it would just be cool if everybody did that. Would it be too much? Maybe it might be too much. But like, it's just so nice. Look, hey. So like for that one, you know, the more you kind of like loosen up your head and your neck, and then you put more power in your chest movements, that's when it will like kind of get dragged, and then so it goes into this kind of like detail. That's nice. Boom. Ooh, this guy dropped his hands a little too early. So this one, it's a release, right? It's like a pop and then like go slow, so that you have that release at the end, because that's a sigh of relief, and it's like boom, kind of mic drop. He just dropped his arm a little too early, right? I would have, because I don't know if it's just because of the balance, but like this side, like look, you know, their arms are still out, and his is just dropped a little too early. So I would just want them to clean that part up, because it is the last impression. But I get it. It's a hard choreography. They're probably very, very tired. And I don't blame them. You know, it's a strong, very energy-inducing choreography. Yeah, great dancers, very powerful performers. Obviously, there's a lot that was done in their training, because they're quite polished already. From the dancing to the rap. The rap is insane. They found some amazing rappers here. And then vocally as well, right? Vocals, I would like to hear a little bit more. Lots of great potential here. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, do like and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure to take that notification bell so you don't miss any content from me. And if you'd like to get to know more about me, do check out my Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon down below.